Italian investigators just uncovered a major Russian election meddling plot.
Here's a summary of the article.
Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini of the hard-right Lega Nord party, L'Espresso reports, last year sought a €3 million funding commitment from Kremlin-linked entities to finance his political campaign. The scheme, reportedly organized by loyal aide and former spokesman to Salvini named Gianluca Savoni, enabled the money to flow to Lega Nord covertly, tucked behind an ordinary-seeming oil export deal between Italian and Russian companies. In this particular case, the deal, regardless of whether it ever came to fruition, shares elements with President Donald Trump's Moscow Tower Initiative, another business negotiation during an election that was carried out by a right-leaning politician's trusted aide who had or was seeking discussions with Russian officials. L'Espresso reports that the deal came to be in October 2018 when Salvini, a self-proclaimed fan of Trump and an admirer of Russian President Vladimir Putin, made an official trip to Moscow, disappearing after a press conference and mysteriously ditching his Italian press pool only to reappear the next morning. The next day, reporters overheard Savoni take part in a hotel meeting with Russian oil executives working out the details of a deal that would for a year send €250,000 monthly to the Lega Nord, disguised as diesel sales from the Kremlin-owned oil company Rosneft to Italian state-owned oil company Eni. Salvini didn't respond to L'Espresso's requests for comment. On Friday, opposition politicians in Italy called on the Lega Nord and Salvini to respond to the magazine's allegations. Cohen revealed over the course of these proceedings that Trump and other aides continued to negotiate the Tower deal deep into the 2016 campaign.
This post received a score of 23,510, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The scheme, reportedly organized by a loyal aide and former spokesman to Salvini named Gianluca Savoni, enabled the money to flow to Lega Nord covertly, tucked behind an ordinary-seeming oil export deal between Italian and Russian companies. Donald Trump solicits a deal for a Trump Tower Moscow directly from in the run-up to the 2016 election. Moscow floats a deal that would net Trump $300 million, and negotiations continue long after Trump knew Russia was interfering in the election on his behalf. Now this, which rivals Trump's scandal in egregiousness, direct solicitation of money from the Kremlin during the election correction, money is for Salvini's next campaign, by the person who is now the head of state. The same money is funding Brexit and the Conservative Party in Britain. Private Eye just broke a story about Ehud Sheleg. The whole situation is a mess.
It's safe to say Russia and China are winning the tech Cold War.
If Russia would put half the energy into improving their own country that they put into fucking up everyone else's, they really would be a great nation.
This is my thought. How shitty, how much of a sociopath do you have to be to want to drag everyone down to your level of fucking societal dysfunction instead of trying to elevate your country to the standards of your peers? I have no other word for it than evil, pure fucking evil.
Because it's not about them being jealous of what a liberal democracy means for its people. The goal is to shatter the Western alliance network that has held Russia and China in check. To, I don't know, get someone in power in the US that would abandon NATO. Or to pull apart European unity. It's not about dragging other countries down, it's about dragging them apart.
This activity needs to be recognized globally for the aggression that it is.
Yeah, but they helped my team win, but they weren't involved. It's a witch hunt. Besides, a few Facebook ads mean nothing, but also I'd rather be Russian than the opposition party. Lol's fake news. Also, did you hear it was really immigrants who did it all? Emails. Why can't we be friends with Russia? No one can explain it, or why there was a civil war. Who knows?
Good point. Wait a minute. Trump's got a love child.
Meddling is something a grandma or nosy neighbor does. This is fucking sabotage.
Why the fuck does everyone not go back to paper ballots? Okay, so you won't know for 36 hours who won. Who cares, at least it would be legit.
Washington State checking in. Can confirm, paper ballots are the best.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.